Hey, praise the Lord. You got your boy P.L.A, man. Happy Saturday to y'all, man. I just want to take a couple minutes, man, and make my own little commercial, kind of infomercial, man. Just this week, celebrated 22 years walking with the Lord. And on March 21st, which was Tuesday, man, I also released this CD project called On a Mission. And I feel like, man, my life has been headed in this direction for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Just in the sense of almost all the bits and pieces to the puzzle of purpose, right? Like every moment has counted in my journey, but it seems like at this space, I've reached a place to be like, man, all right, from here, with your understanding and the wisdom you've learned about your personal call, man, you die from here. It's been like a climb up the hill to figure it all out, and now it's like a walk down into the valley, man, to do what God has revealed, what I've come to figure out by His Spirit, man. And so my life, man, is to really be given away as a missionary. I've been doing that in different ways, different places, different times, different moments of my journey. But I think like it's a culmination, man. My life's work is to be a blessing, right? Now I know we all individually are called to be a blessing, but I feel like just my personal understanding of what my journey and mission is to be faithful as an urban missionary, man. I may not get a lot of notoriety. I may not be well known. I may not be well sought after. And that's not God's intention. God's intention for my life, man, is that I will pour out all that He's poured in. Not holding anything back, not waiting for somebody to recognize, but for me to understand what I've been given, which is really a revelation of Christ, which is a compassion for humanity, which is the understanding of our brokenness and the need of the gospel. And so in the midst of all that, man, my life has been called to just be poured out, as Paul said, like a drink offering. So, man, I'm grateful to God for this season of my journey. I'm grateful for how He has positioned me. Currently just started working at a P.L.A center in Oakland, working with men in particular who just have been released from prison, and just helping them get back on their feet. And that's been a blessing, right? To know that my life is called to be given away. It's been beautiful to see God give me away, put me in places so that I can live out my calling. And so as I think about the CD project, it is connected to this new season of my journey, right? It's connected to the fact that I'm on a mission, man. I'm on a personal mission to die empty, to pour out, to leave everything on the field that God has poured into me. And so the music, if I can talk about that for a second, 26 songs. I had way more than that. Me and Mike Wigg got a project that's going to come out soon, right after this. It probably already got 15 tracks ready, and we're going to add to that. But man, I just feel like music is a medium that speaks to the masses. And so I really want to continue to use the music, man, as a bridge builder, to bring connection to opportunities to speak on what's being rapped about. It's been beautiful to go into neighborhoods, man, and just set up the sound system and go and minister, and to see the response of people who had no idea that day they was going to encounter Jesus in the form of Christian rap by the liquor store, right? Like just to go and be and do. So it's been a great gift, man, to see God do what He's been doing. So fam, I encourage y'all, man, the way you can support me. I don't need a lot of resources for it in terms of that, but if you can download the project, forward it to others, man, I want to just get it into as many people's hands as possible. It's free, right? I am going to put it up on iTunes and see how low I can make the cost, just so that it's in that trajectory as well. I want to hit every medium that can be hit, right? And so I'm going to put it up there and see what I can do for the lowest cost, but at the same time, it's on my website that you can see right there, P.L.A.forhim.com. So tap in. You can listen to it on SoundCloud. I'm gonna have the hard copies next week, and so man, get at your boy so you can help me. You can help me fulfill this mission. My mission is to minister to the masses Minister to the unlikelies, right? Minister to the cats who are not really churchy or church-oriented, but to proclaim a word to them, man, that fits where they are, but at the same time holds true to the message of the gospel. And so, help me help you reach some loved ones. I feel like there's some stuff on this CD project, man, that is, oh man, like again, it's raw. It's raw, man. The Lord has blessed me to still be able to do it like I'm doing it and to meet the times too at the same time without losing the value or the quality of gospel clarity. Like, man, the Lord is I want it to be heard. And I'm not talking selfish reasons now. I'm not trying to be famous. I want to be faithful. And so would you help me be faithful in terms of reaching the folks God wants to be reached? And there's people that I can't reach, you know. And so if you can share this, share the music, share my website so folks can download it. If you could get CDs from me to give out to folks, man, that would encourage me, right? That I know that this music that we spent time and resources recording is getting to people with the help of the body, right? The body is helping me minister to the body. For there's some lost sheep out there, right? There's some folks who right now look like they not in, but God got their name stamped in the Lamb's Book of Life before the foundation of the world, and He's after them. And this just could be the seed of the water that helps that grow into fruition, right? And so let's work together, man. Let's be body ministry, man. I know if I was a famous rapper, famous Christian rapper, I wouldn't have to ask nobody to help me. It'd be people trying to get with me just because they trying to get put on. But, you know, because God has not put me in the famous category, right? There's a lot of people that, you know, will look at my stuff and then won't say nothing, like nothing, do nothing, just because, again, I'm not famous per se. But that's whatever, you know what I'm saying? But if you got a heart for the gospel, heart for souls being saved, there's no way you can listen to this project and not know that it's intended for those folks. I feel like not only is it evangelistic, but I think it's exhortive. It's an exhortation to those who are ministers, those who do street ministry, those who are evangelists, those who are outside of the church building, if you will, that feel like, man, I got to go ye therefore, right? Like, it's an encouragement for them. A lot of this stuff I wrote as I was working on the graveyard shift, right? I was working a graveyard shift, and, you know, we had them instrumentals and late night, man. I was working from 10 to 6:30 in the morning. And that's when the Lord was meeting me, man, in a time when I would rather be asleep, man. But that job served a greater purpose outside of just the finances. So most of this was written in my difficulty, right? In my trying to make ends meet as a missionary, as I'm trying to fulfill the will of God for my life. I was in some tough places trying to make it economically. But in those places where I felt my life being ruptured, I felt my life unstable on the external tip. Internally, man, I was being fueled with joy and passion. So, man, I give glory to the King. I'm thankful for the ministry. I'm thankful for what God is doing right now. Elevate Gospel Outreach has been moving forward. Again, not a lot of people in that sense, but I think being faithful to the charge, man, God has been honoring that, man. My brother Heshmu Kolar has been locked in with me, and so we've been side by side preaching and proclaiming the beauty and the worth of Christ, man, and I've been enjoying the process as well, man. So tap in with your boy on a mission. 2017, new project, 26 songs, and I'm finna be hitting the blocks, man. Spring, summer, campaigning for the King with this new music, man. So if you ever want to come serve with us and stand on the outside, man, and give out flyers, pray with folks, minister, man, come roll with us. We downtown, we West Oakland on different days. So tap into our website, elevategospeloutreach.com, and you get information right there. All right, God bless you.
Gospel in my soul like a bowl of them collard greens. I done seen the King in his glory, his majesty and his might. My sinful soul loved darkness, but he brought me into his light. Right when I thought I could